video watchers, and welcome to another old Trekkers. Welcome to another film review tonight. Tonight we're watching Star Trek Generations on glorious 4K, of course. Really like this film. Okay, Star Trek Generations films. Michael Jordan's cast. Michael Madonna is great by the way in this. He's great. Yeah. Sequel series, The Next Generation includes William Shatner and Patrick Stewart in the film. Captain Picard and the USS Enterprise D joined forces with Captain T-Kirk to stop the villain Tolian Sauron from destroying a planetary system in an attempt to return to an extra-dimensional realm known as the Nexus. Star William Shatner, Jonathan Frakes, Brent Spiner, LeVar Burton, Michael Dorn, Gates McFadden, Marina Sirtis, Malcolm McDonald, James Doohan, Walter Koenig, William Shatner. Released in 1994, 118 minutes, 35 minutes, made a box office of 118 minutes, so it did pretty well actually at the box office. So yeah, this is, anyway, so let's get to the plot. Okay, in 2293, retired Starfleet officers James T. Kirk, Scott and Chekhov attend the maiden voyage of the USS Enterprise B. During the shakedown cruise, the starship is pressed in rescuing missions to save two El-Orion refuge ships that have been snared by a massive energy ribbon. Enterprise is able to save some of the refugees before their ships was destroyed, but becomes trapped by the ribbon, and Kirk goes to the control room to help ship escape. While Enterprise is freed, Kirk is presumed lost in space and dead after trailing end of the ribbon tears open the ship's hull. In 2371, the crew of the USS Enterprise D is in a holodeck computer simulation celebrating the promotion of Shipman Wolf to Lieutenant Commander. Captain Jean-Luc Picard learns his brother and nephew have been killed in a fire, and it's destroyed that the Picard family will line in with him. Enterprise receives a distress call from Stellar Observatory where an El-Orion, Dr. Tolian Sauron, launches a probe at the nearby star. The probe causes the star to implode, creating a shockwave that destroys its planetary system. Sauron kidnaps Enterprise engineer George LaForge and is transferred off to a station by Klingon birds of prey belonging to the Duras sisters. So this is a film I used to have on VHS. This film now. I love it still. I love this film to bits. This one stars Malcolm McDonald as the main villain in it, and he's great. He's great as Sauron. I liked him in this because at the beginning of the film you see like Captain Kirk, of course, is board. Of course, he goes aboard the new Enterprise B with Scott and Chekhov, of course. Of course, they have to go on. So anyway, it's like they have to go on this like rescue mission to save these refugees in this like ribbon thing. There's like it destroys one ship and it kills quite a lot of them. Of course, the ship itself, the Enterprise B, gets stuck into the ribbon. So they have to somehow pull away from the. So Captain Kirk. So first of all, the ship hasn't got any like defense, and no weapons or anything until Tuesday. Of course, you got the captain who's a bit of an amateur. The captain in this, because Captain Kirk's kind of like, okay, guys, what should we do? You know, the captain asks Captain Kirk, what should we do? So Captain Kirk's kind of like, we've got that. No. Anyway, so he ends up going to the engineering part, and he ends up going to the control room because he tells the captain stay there because you're the captain. So anyway, helps the ship pull away from the ribbon. Of course, he ends up getting killed, or was it? And then he ends up getting no, but he wasn't killed. It turns out he's in the Nexus. Well, anyway, so spoilers, but this film is 1994. So then after that, you see the Enterprise. The Next Generation crew on the ship from the past. They're on the holodeck, and it's quite a funny scene where Data pushes Beverly in the water. I think that's great. But anyway, Captain Picard learns about his brothers and his son's death later on. After that, so anyway, she tells about Troy about it, and of course she says not all right. Data, no, actually, Data puts his like chip in, emotion chip in, and it starts. First of all, it's fine. Then it starts to have effect on Leon when they're on the station, and of course, Sarah's on that station. He kidnaps. Then so it happens to Data, and it malfunctions, and he can't rescue LaForge because he attacks LaForge, Doctor Sauron, and he can't rescue him because the chip is like malfunctioning. It's like affecting his emotions and stuff like that. So then it ends up kidnapping with Forge and ends up on the bird of prey. Bird of prey pops up, of course, and of course the Enterprise gets the hell out of here when they destroys the station. Love this film to bits, fantastic. So they have to get LaForge back, of course. Then they end up finding out that the Sauron is using it's blowing up planet. It's like blowing up suns or something to get the Nexus towards them. So they find out so they end up on this other planet. So they end up at the Viridian 3, of course, where the bird of prey is. And that's anyway. So they end up giving LaForge getting with LaForge back. They do something to his like visor by getting what's it called? It's like they end up exposing the defense by actually seeing what's the shields. What do you call it? You see the shields thing on the thing. I can't even remember what you call it now. And it's a weakness for the Enterprise for them to shoot. So anyway, so you end up seeing the control things on the Enterprise's defensive shields, and of course it ends up like. So they end up firing at the Enterprise, and that's where it all goes to wrong. So anyway, Captain lands on Viridian, ends up on the end of the planet where Dr. Sauron is, and of course he's trying to bring the ribbon towards him by blowing the thing up. So Captain Clark's trying to stop that, of course, doesn't quite go to plan, and they end up anyway. So the Enterprise destroys the bird of prey, which I thought was pretty cool the way they did that, where they used like a torpedo to blow up, to blow up. So anyway, they end up blowing the bird of prey up, and of course. Anyway, so Picard and Sauron gets sucked into the Nexus, and then the finger blows up the planet. So anyway, Picard's in the Nexus, and that's where he actually has kids and has a wife. So it's pretty cool. That scene was cool actually. I like the part where he's in the Nexus and he sees his wife and kids that he wants. But that's when he meets Guinan, and she's there, but she's not there. She's on the Enterprise. So anyway, he starts to remember certain things. Hang on, I'm going to get back to the Enterprise and got to get back. So she gives him advice on to meet Captain Kirk. Some great moments. Meeting Captain Kirk, legendary William Shatner. Captain Kirk's fantastic. So then he meets Captain Kirk, and Captain Kirk rides a horse and all that, and he meets but then he ends up riding a horse. Of course, when he starts jumping his thing, it's too easy. And he after Captain Kirk's like, "This is too easy. And I've done this 50 times or 80 times with it." And he's like, and he's always feared it. But then all of a sudden, it's too easy. Then he decides to go with Picard to, where Sauron is to beat him, to save the whatever. So ends up going there and they start having a battle. Whatever, Captain Kirk versus Sauron, pretty awesome. And yeah, some good fight scenes. Actually, some good action scenes in this. Good action scenes, and the Enterprise crashing and stuff, fantastic. I love the part where the Enterprise crashes, absolutely fantastic. I like the part, because when they end up going back to the Viridian 3, you see this scene where the Enterprise crashes. That scene was brilliant, by it. When the Enterprise crashes and it's just I see the way they did that. It's quite clever. It's pretty cool, actually. They use the real model and stuff. It's great. So anyway, they end up on Viridian 3 and there's a battle. And then, of course, this part where Captain Kirk dies is it's just tragic because they have a battle, and in the end, they actually end up killing Sauron and saving the planet, saving the sun at the same time. And of course, Kirk dies saved, by decloaking the rocket thing, whatever it's called, and he dies by crashing into the freaking getting killed. So I'm just rushing this video on all, but I'm just like, oh. So yeah, last part's good. I like the last part. It's got some good action scenes in this house. Especially when Sauron gets blown up, he's like, there's like a self-destruction thing on the rocket thing. some good effects too, really good. The film still looks great actually, even on 4K it looks great. Last part was great, Captain Kirk versus Sauron. So they have to have so right at the end of the film, Captain Kirk, Picard versus Sauron. It was pretty awesome actually, I think. Yeah, Sauron's kind of like, who the hell are you? Love that part. So yeah, last part was great. The part where Kirk dies, yeah, that's a bit of a bummer that was, but at the same time, you know, it's fantastic. A good finale that was, I think. So yeah, I do like Starship Generation, it's great. And the last part where you actually see the ships just warping speed out of there. The part where that kind of like baffles when they said they can't salvage the Enterprise. But I heard that, you know, in Picard, the Enterprise actually is salvaged or whatever. So yeah, good ending too. So yeah. I mean, my favourite part is definitely, I don't know, my favourite part is probably the Enterprise crashing. That's probably all. Actually, I like all the scenes in the film. The Enterprise crashing was awesome. So yeah, it's just a quick review. So what I didn't like about it, the only thing, I suppose, if it had Bones and Spock in this, it would have been more poignant. But apart from that, yeah, the film itself, I love it. I love this. I liked it on VHS when I watched it. I watched it on Blu-ray. I've seen it on 4K now, and it's great. Some cracking visual effects though. So yeah. Okay, I definitely really disliked about it. Okay, what I liked about it, the music's fantastic. Good performance from William Shatner, all the crew, all the people on the movie. Good music. The music itself is great. I love the theme tune to it. It's fantastic. Good story. I thought the storyline was interesting about time travel and time and stuff like that. I think it's time's a predator and stuff like that. No, time's like a companion, whatever. So it can be, say what you like about it. It's either one or the other. No, I say time's like a companion one, I think. Good action scenes, good cast, and I think Dr. Soren's a great character. And Michael McDonald does a great job as the villain. It's fantastic. Good visual effects, good action, everything. So yeah, the rating I'm going to give this film is a 4.5 out of 5 for the Generations. 4.5 out of 5 for Generations. Good film, really solid Star Trek film. Love that image by Wicks. Cover, it's fantastic. So many people are going to go off and off for a bit. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day, have a nice week. Take a look at yourself and enjoy my video. I'm going to walk the speed out of here and enjoy my video. And remember to hit that like button. Thank you for watching.